Hi, and welcome to another video. My name is Erin. Today's formula, we will be creating a basic conditioner. This conditioner is great for daily use and fairly easy to make. So let's go ahead and get started creating. So to begin this formula today, I am adding distilled water to my heat-safe container. Okay, so now that I have weighed out my distilled water, I will be adding aloe vera liquid to the same container. I chose aloe vera for this formula because it's great when it comes to strengthening the hair. It is full of fatty acids as well as amino acids. So the next step in this formula is you're going to want to take a separate heat-safe container and you're going to want to add about an inch of distilled water. The reason we're doing this is because this will be water that we will add to our formula later, and I'll show you exactly how it works as we continue. So now I'm going to show you what I think is an important step in this formula. I'm going to take my larger heat-safe container, the one that has the distilled water and the aloe vera juice. I am going to zero out my scale and weigh it, and then I'm going to write that number down because this number will be important as we continue on with our formula. To avoid any particles falling in my heat-safe containers during the heating process, I am covering them with tin foil. Now I am simply going to heat my water. I have them in my pan and I will let them sit in my pan for 20 minutes before I remove them and add my next ingredient. While the water is heating, I will be using a separate container and weighing my next ingredient, which will be BTMS 50. Now, this ingredient is really good because it is a conditioning agent. It makes it so that when you're combing through your hair, it slides through it easily, helps with detangling, and it's also a really good emulsifier. Now that my water has been completely heated for 20 minutes, I removed it from my heat source and I am going to go ahead and weigh it. Now, this is where that number that I had you write down comes into play. So anytime you heat water, you will lose water simply because it evaporates. So whatever water you lost, you will need to put back in to this formula. So that is what I am doing now. So now while my container is hot, I am adding the BTMS 50 and I'm giving it a good mix for at least 15 to 20 minutes until everything is incorporated. Here is what the formula looks like after I have mixed it for 15 minutes. It should be a jelly white consistency. With my heat gun, I am checking my temperature of my formula. I want to make sure it's below 113 degrees Fahrenheit or 45 degrees Celsius before I add my next ingredients. The next ingredients I'll be adding are liquid Dermal Plus and then rosemary essential oil. Here is the formula after I've added the last two ingredients and given it a good mix. Now that everything has cooled, Here is the container I will be putting my conditioner in. I love this container because it has a nice pump for easy dispensing. All right, time to pour the formula into my container. I chose to use a funnel. It makes it easier to pour the contents into the container without it making a mess and going everywhere. So here's the finished product. It is not greasy at all in the hair, and it has a light rosemary scent. It's not overpowering at all. I really liked how this turned out, and I hope you do too. Real quick before I end this video, I wanted to share with you the formula that I created for this conditioner. As you can tell, very little ingredients were used. So thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more DIY formulas, don't forget to like and subscribe.